Hey, my Lipton. So I wanted to come in here with some, some light pop culture news for the week. I think I might do a few Bollywood ZTV shows reviews towards the weekend, but I do want to talk about some pop culture news. So I do want to talk about, and I just saw this on Twitter and I was just gagging. But I want to talk about this whole Ayo Edebiri situation and Jennifer Lopez. I want to talk about Ariana Grande quickly. Talk about MeganTheeStallion. Talk about Wendy Williams, and I'm gonna talk about Halle Bailey last because Halle Bailey has been getting it on the internet and deservingly so. But first, let me start with let me start with this, and I'm gonna be so shady for this particular segment of the video. So if y'all don't know, so this just it just recently just went like viral on Twitter, like just like maybe like a few hours ago. Apparently, if y'all don't know Ayo, what's her name? Ayo Edebiri. She's like in The Bear, like the show The Bear. I never watched it before, but I noticed that it's starting to get like a lot of social media hype. She's winning a lot of Golden Globes. Like the show's doing is getting a lot of accolades. So apparently, her and JLO are hosting SNL Saturday Night Live. So then TMZ's messy as TMZ's messy. They apparently brought up old video clips or a podcast that Ayo did where she's like she's slandering, like not slandering, but like just saying like the obvious that we've been saying for years, that Jennifer Lopez can't freaking sing. So, mind you, just to be reiterate, this clip was 4 years ago. So let me just play it and then I'll give you my thoughts.
At the Super Bowl halftime. Yeah. Today I was actually thinking about one of my favorite scams of all time, because JLO is hosting or is performing at the Super Bowl halftime show.
She is, which is a scam in itself.
And her whole career is one long scam.
Oh, the longest con. JLO can't sing. And did you know that JLO doesn't know that she can't sing?
Well, that's the thing that is...
She did an interview and then she was like, I never knew that people didn't think I could sing. I thought I could sing.
Like, she thought that she was on... She thinks she's on multiple tracks, but it's not her. I think she thinks that she's still good, even though, like, she's not singing for most of these songs. Like, and I was reading up because I was fascinated. I became fascinated for myself. And a lot of the, write-ups of the song will be like, JLo didn't have time to make it to the studio. Like, JLo was busy. It's like, doing what? Not singing, obviously. Today I was actually thinking about one of my favorite scams.
So, like I said, this voice thing was like 4 years ago. And now here they are. This is like, I think today or, I think the episode's going to come out tomorrow with Jennifer Lopez and Ayo. And they're hosting together. And, here they are side by side, smiling at kiki. And, y'all should see the comments to that clip. By the way, that clip was on Pop Crave. Shout out to Pop Crave. Listen. Let me be positive real quick. The JLo that I like the movie star JLo, the dancer JLo. Okay, I was like, listen, growing up, I was a huge fan of JLo's movies. Like, Enough, Monster-in-Law. Those two are my two favorite Jennifer Lopez movies. Like, she ate in those two films. Like, I think JLo is a decent actress. And then on top of that, JLo, I gotta give her props. JLo can dance she can dance. Like, she can definitely give you some moves on the stage. She has stage presence. She can move around. Like, she's killing really a lot of these new artists when it comes to, because a lot of these new artists nowadays, they're tired on stage. Just like, they don't give us anything. They don't give us no stage presence. They don't give us no dancing. Their background dancers are doing all the work. So it's like, a lot of people don't move like JLo. But we have to be honest. Y'all know damn well Jennifer Lopez does not know how to sing. Okay? What Ayo said in that clip 4 years ago was true, and it's still true to this day. Y'all know that. Y'all guys can go do your own research. It's on the go do your own research. Jennifer has and I also have to blame like a lot of the industry executives and the men, Cops Diddy, Cops Tommy Mottola, who allowed JLO to use a lot of artists' other like, you know, their vocals or like, you know, a lot of their backing tracks and that sort of stuff, a lot of their songs, and gave it to Jennifer Lopez to use as her own and cosplaying the vocals on those songs. Like if you think about Christina Milian, if you think about especially Cops Ja Rule, like especially what they Ashanti, what honestly Jennifer Lopez owes a good amount of her singing career to Ashanti, really. If we're gonna be honest with that, a good amount of that to Ashanti because Ashanti sacrificed a little bit of herself for Jennifer Lopez. Okay, Jennifer Lopez is not known for the vocals. She has cosplayed the vocals, and if you hear Jennifer Lopez's real voice, I think that maybe maybe she has gotten some vocal lessons now. I wouldn't know because I don't listen to a lot of Jennifer Lopez music in 2024. It's been a while since I listened to Jennifer Lopez music, but like maybe she's improved. But if you were to listen to Jennifer Lopez real vocals, I suggest you guys go look that up on YouTube too. Is there like there's nothing really for me to say here, but no, I think that listen, people are pointing out what people have been saying. Like people have been talking about this for a while that Jennifer Lopez cannot sing. Like I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like she, the executives and the people behind her, JLO has a great team. I'm gonna just be honest with that JLO, Jennifer Lopez has a great team. She got the people, the executives and stuff like that to be behind her. That's why they were able to push her to the moon. But when people now do their research and they see what happened, and that's another reason why, Mariah Carey don't really like Jennifer Lopez. And I think, there was a time where, people didn't understand why Mariah Carey was not really fooling with Jennifer Lopez with the I don't know her and that sort of stuff. If you look at, because I think people were looking at that from a surface level. But if you really do your research on like the situation that happened between Tommy Mottola and what he tried to do to Mariah Carey and how he wanted to replace Mariah Carey with Jennifer Lopez, y'all guys should also go do your research on that. Is there? It's gonna start to make sense. And Jennifer Lopez was complicit in all of that. You know what I mean? So, listen. While people are gonna be like, oh well, Ayo is fake because how can she say this 4 years ago and then here she is next to Jennifer Lopez smiling in her face. Listen, y'all already know that Hollywood is fake as fuck. Come on now, they all talk shit behind each other's backs and then when it's time for the cameras, they're all smiling like kiki. Like come on, like how it is. So Hollywood is fake. It is what it is. But did Ayo lie? No, like. It is what it is. Like Jennifer Lopez is just, we like her for the acting, we like her for the dancing, the vocals, we could do without it. So that's just my thoughts on that. At the end of the day, shout out to Ayo. We'll be watching, and hopefully I'll get into The Bear. But yeah, shout out to her. Hopefully let her career continue to prosper. And if I was Jennifer Lopez, I wouldn't take this too personally. I really wouldn't. Like, it's just like, girl, like people have been saying this about you. You don't have to be mad. You don't have to be mad. And the thing is, I actually think JLO knows this about herself too. So it's like, girl, bye. Next topic. I just want to quickly just give a few seconds on Ariana Grande. I see that she's coming out with an album. Listen, oh God, I really want Ariana to really like. I don't know if she needs to go hit up Miss Victoria Monet. I don't know if she needs to go hit up Leon Thomas. Hit those people up and tell them to write something for you. Like I do not want a yes and theme for this album. Please, girl, please. And I get it. Yes, the song went #1. Yes, I get it. The stands go hard for her, but it's just like, girl, like that song was not good. And it's just like the album is coming out this year, so it's just like, Ari, you're way more talented than this. Give me, I want to hear something. I want to hear quality music on this album. Don't give me no. Please, like y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I don't want to hear no corny music from Ariana Grande. Like her voice is too powerful for corny music. Okay, and Yes and was corny. Like it was corny and it was just one of her worst songs ever. So hopefully she gets it together and this album is good. And Yes and was just a one-off thing. and we get more quality music from this album. So that's just my thoughts on her. I feel like I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion for the longest, but Megan Thee Stallion, I just saw that, and the news just broke that she, as obviously signed a distribution deal. She owns her masters now and her publishing, and she's still gonna stay an independent artist, but it's gonna be distributed to Warner Brothers. Listen, I don't know. This might be the year of the Megan Thee Stallion, because it's like the way that, and then it's like she might potentially get a number one. So it's just like, I don't know. There's just in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking to myself, like, Nicki, why did you give this whole situation so much clout? Like, it's just like, I don't like, why would you do that? Like, she really could have continued just subbing Megan Thee Stallion through the music. She didn't have to put an ad on it. She didn't have to do any of that. Like, should have dropped. Like, I wish she should have never went on those social media rants or anything like that, because it's like, it just, like I said before, for good or for bad, it brought more publicity for Megan Thee Stallion and for her endeavors, and for people to be focusing on her and what she's gonna do next. And listen, at this point, I actually think Megan Thee Stallion should just she should just drop the album. Like, announce the album, the album date, and right off of that, because it's like, at this point, if Nicki is gonna continue going on the rants and going on that, I might as well right off the clout, just right on, because that's what I mean. And honestly, that's what Megan Thee Stallion is doing. She's riding off the clout, for good or for bad. So it's like, right off of that, and go on to the sunset with it. Get that 100K units sold. Like, get that for your album sales. Like, this could be Megan Thee Stallion's first album where it crosses over the 100K mark. So who knows? Like, it could be like, and it's like, it right off the clout, Miss Mamas, because that's what I would be doing. But for me, it's just like with Nicki, I'm just like, girl, why did you give Megan Thee Stallion this much? And I'm not saying that Megan Thee Stallion wasn't pop. I'm not saying Megan Thee Stallion wasn't popping or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that, like, Nicki gave her way more attention that she should have given her, and now Megan Thee Stallion is just eating off of all that attention. So that's just my thoughts on that. Next, Wendy Williams. Y'all, I think this was definitely not on my bingo card. But Wendy Williams, first of all, oh God, she looks, like this wig right here. Oh God, she looks drained here, and she has a documentary coming out on Lifetime. Y'all, Wendy Williams looks like she's out of her mind. Like, she looks drained. She looks sickly. And I'm not saying that to be shady, but like, she genuinely looks sick. I don't know, man. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And as someone that used to watch Wendy Williams before in the past, it's like, it's so sad to see, like, how she was then and how she looks now, especially in that Lifetime trailer, the way she was looking. Like, she is so thin now. Like, she looks so fragile. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but I just didn't like. And on top of that, like, in the trailer, they were saying that how people are stealing her money. It's just like, right now, like, there's like a lot of snakes in Wendy Williams' camp, and she needs to cut those snakes off because they're not doing her no favors. And she's clearly, like, she needs to take care of her health, like, really. And I hope that she does, she gets better, and, we're praying for her, because she did not look good in that trailer, like, at all. Physically, she didn't look good. I actually think mentally she's not there. It's really a fall from grace for Wendy Williams, really. It's unfortunate, but I just have to be honest about that. Last thing I want to talk about, Halle Bailey. It's not really anything to. I've been watching, and I did a video about this on my channel. You guys can go on my video where I discussed, Halle Bailey revealing her son and all that. For the past few weeks since then, I've been watching the social media reactions towards Halle Bailey. First of all, let me just say this. She looks so beautiful here. I don't know. Halle Bailey, like her glam team, her stylist, it's top notch. I have to give the credit where credit is due there. Top notch. But I have been watching the social media reactions to her ever since she revealed her son's, announcement and everything that's been going on. Y'all, and I said this was gonna happen, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. And I got some of her fans that were attacking me in the past about this, but there is a part of the internet where obviously like her stans and her fans are like, like, oh, leave her alone. And it's like, y'all were all up in her business. And now when she want to say something, now y'all guys got a problem with it, whatever. But y'all, I'm also starting to see, and it's starting to, I feel like it's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, where there's like a sort of like, a large amount of the people on social media starting to get over Halle Bailey. Like, they're not liking her coming out with the Snapchats and now all of a sudden I want to reveal my son, and like, here, this is what I do with my son, and and it's like, people are starting to they're not really feeling Halle Bailey right now. It's like, obviously the fans are gonna be there, but it's like that other sector, and I feel like it's getting larger and larger where they're not liking her. And to me, it's like, and I said this in the video, I said, oh my gosh, I've talked about this ad nauseum on my channel. I knew this, in a way, this was going to happen when the whole pregnancy rumors were coming out, and I talked about it, and I did get a few, comments that people weren't liking what I had to say, but I did say this. I was like, you can't be out here, taking a Disney check, playing the princess, and in the same year you get pregnant out of wedlock. And then on top of that, you're saying you're pregnant, but then you're photoshopping the belly, and then you come out saying that you're photoshopping the belly, and then you had a whole pregnancy nose, and when people were like, oh, you had a pregnancy nose, you gaslight the public, and then you accuse them of being anti-black for saying that you had a pregnancy nose, because they said that because you said, oh, because they're telling you that your nose is too wide, so therefore they're anti-black. It's like, no, mama, you had a pregnancy nose. So it's just, I'm starting to see more and more people not like Halle Bailey. I mean, they already didn't like the guy. Like, the boyfriend is whatever. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it's like, because she's so talented. And it's just like, you just wish that she put the career first. It's just like, I just wish that she really, really had. And you know what I don't understand? And maybe, okay, no, I'm not going to make the comparison. No, I am going to make the comparison. It's like, when I look at, hold on. When I look at MeganTheeStallion, and when I look at Halle Bailey, and it's like, well, yes, I do understand that Halle Bailey is under Beyonce. Like, Beyonce has her own record label. She's under Parkwood. As far as like, management and whatever. I think they're signed to her too. I believe so. But they like Parkwood, Beyonce definitely manages Halle Bailey and chloebailey, right? And then when I'm looking at MeganTheeStallion, right? And I'm seeing like the rise of MeganTheeStallion right now, and the fact, Roc Nation is also really helping her and really pushing her to the moon, marketing her right, And I understand, yes, Roc Nation is owned by JayZ, but there's a part of me that feels like, why isn't the same being done for Halle Bailey? Like, I don't know, like, yes, I understand Parkwood and Roc Nation are two separate things. It's owned by Beyonce, it's owned by JayZ, but JayZ and Beyonce are husband and wife. Feel me? So you would think that they all have the same business-minded practices and that sort of stuff. And I'm not understanding how MeganTheeStallion is out here being more career-oriented and putting her career first and making sure that, she's getting the #1 records and she's putting her name out there marketing-wise and everything like that. But yet Halle Bailey, under Parkwood, under Beyonce, is freaking, getting pregnant by YouTubers, doing the attention-seeking stuff, especially after during the time of her Little Mermaid premiere. where she's supposed to be portrayed as the Disney princess. And I bring it up, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I don't understand how when Angel came out, her song Angel came out, why the hell didn't Halle Bailey have a set on the VMA stage, but Doja Cat? First of all, Doja Cat song Paint the Town Red and Angel came out the same freaking day. How the hell did Halle Bailey did not get a set as well? So that's a fail on her team and her management. Because best believe if that was MeganTheeStallion would have had a set put in, and as a matter of fact, MeganTheeStallion performed bongos. So to me, it's like there's just a failure all around going on right now with Halle. And I understand right now the fans don't want to see that because they're trying to be protective of her and whatever. But it's like I'm seeing it, and I'm a casual fan of Halle Bailey, but I'm seeing what's going on. It's like there's nothing being done with her. Nothing. And now they're saying that, oh, well, they're going to try to put her back with Chloe and Halle. And it's just like with the whole group thing. And to me, oh my God, I'm so pissed about this whole thing. Legit, after The Little Mermaid came out, right? I actually felt like Angel should have been released a little bit sooner. Doing the heels of The Little Mermaid premiere and all that, Angel should have been dropped. It should have been dropped right after, eating off of the clout, eating off of the high, making sure that the song hits on Billboard, everything like that. Riding off of the color. I feel like I didn't even see Halle Bailey during the Color Purple premiere or anything like that. Like the promo and the PR for it. So obviously she took the personal choices that she took, but her team has just and the people that's advising her are just, they're not doing their jobs. Parkwood, Beyonce, I don't know what's going on there. Like, it's insane. But I don't know. That's just a thought that just came in my mind. I just went on a little tangent there. But that's just my thoughts on that. Please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 800 subscribers. The goal is to get up to 1,000. Please share my videos if you care. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.